Please, peace and blessings, everybody. The power. I just wanted to do this live. I wanted to redo it a little calmly about showing us the power of economics. How the school system is using the economics to control us and pimp us for profits, using our children and even exploiting sexually our baby girls. What I mean about that, your local school board gets about 45% of the tax revenue that's paid from property taxes. If I'm correct, up to 45 to 50%, if I'm correct. They get the majority of the taxpayer dollars that you pay in property tax than the school. And that's not to mention what they get from both federal and state. The school board probably controls hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars, depends on how big your local school district is. And they decide who gets the money from the property taxes. Like they may give the local sheriff department 100,000, 150,000. Local police stuff. And I mean, my math might be off, but I'm just using an example that they do dictate how much money goes where. And that can be dangerous because the school board is definitely pimping us for profit and using our children to do it and exploiting our young girls for sexuality. And I'm going to explain to you what I'm talking about. In Wayne County, recently, the Wayne County school band members had to pay $2,000, over $2,000 to go on a trip to play in Carnegie Hall, play before Carnegie Hall. Now, if it's a school trip, then why in the hell do the parents got to pay for each child over $2,000 for them to go to Carnegie Hall? First of all, that was a school function. And all the taxpayer dollars, money that they get out of local school boards, you mean they didn't have enough money to pay for that? Instead, they pimped the children's parents for profit to send them there. Because let me explain something. None of those children on the school board, on the band, ever ran in their mind, oh, I want to go play before Carnegie Hall. No. That was an idea pitched by school band members and probably the Board of Education. The school system has brought that to their attention. Those children went nowhere in the world thinking about going to play for Carnegie Hall. And we want our children to do great things, but please explain to me, what in the hell does Carnegie Hall have to do with education of the children's mind? Please tell me that. The school board and the school districts that you belong to, number one job is to educate. Get it? It is to educate instead of pimping us for profit, pimping our children for profit. The Wayne County School Board and the band members, y'all should be ashamed on yourself, stealing from the parents of children and using the school board to do it. If you get 45% of the revenue that is paid from property taxes, not only just property taxes, but from the state level and the local level, the other money y'all get. And then the school board controls where the money gets spent that you pay into property taxes on property that you're supposed to own. And that's another story. But yet we allow this. We don't show up at these school boards. We don't show out at these school boards. Our children, I went a couple years ago, I rolled up on a high school in Ware County. In Ware County, the kids, bunch of girls, some boys was there, were out there washing cars for money to raise uniforms or something. Why is they raising money? Why in the hell is our children working, raising money for the school board when y'all control all the damn money? I mean, wouldn't that be a violation of child labor? I mean, really? Wouldn't that be a violation of child labor? The school board gets to make your children work to earn money for the school uniforms and whatever they're doing at the school to raise money when the school has all the money and control all the money. That don't make no sense. Please make that make sense to me. But anyway, when I rolled up on these little girls and the school board, and they were washing the cars for me, and I rolled up, the school teachers, was two teachers out there, and I asked them, what are they doing? And they said it was raising for uniforms or something in that nature. And I say, dress like that? He said, well, what you mean? I said, these little girls showing their booty cheeks. This is a school function. You can see little booty cheeks. Some of them didn't even have on a bra, wet t-shirts, so the breasts is showing. But y'all think that shit is cool? Y'all really, I get it. This is what it is. We some weak ass parents these days. We are weak as hell parents. We allow our children to be used, our little girls especially, to be used for sexuality. The school uniforms, the school cheerleading uniforms are getting smaller and smaller. The dress code at the school. What happened to the dress code at the school? Even the ones that got uniforms. Some of the uniforms are too tight for these little girls to be wearing. But we cool because we get all that shit from rap music. Our little young ladies showing the very verbiage of their birth canal, and that's cool with y'all. That's really cool with y'all. Little girls, prom. Girl, y'all allowing your 14 and 15-year-old sons and daughters to have boyfriends and girlfriends. Are y'all really sick? Are we that weak? Are we truly deeply rooted in a mental state of slavery that we allow this to happen and be comfortable with it? We are the weakest parents ever in existence today. Girlfriend and boyfriend at 14 years old. I hear girls talking, oh, this is my boyfriend. I see little girls walk around with their boyfriends. What in the hell do you parents think boyfriend and girlfriends are doing? I used to be one of those boys, if not one of the best. What you think they doing? And you comfortable with that? You comfortable with your little girls having sex and your little boys having sex? Really? Shit, I was on my daughter like white on rice when she was in high school. Wasn't none of that bullshit. If she did get some, it was a quickie. You can believe that, because daddy was there. But y'all weak as hell. Prom. We dress our little ladies up in prom dresses with all this makeup on. Please, people, stop it. A little girl has no business wearing makeup to enhance her beauty, because over the time and years, as she keep wearing it, it's going to eventually destroy her skin. But y'all cool with that because you like to pimp your children. Fathers, oh, I'm shocked. Y'all allow this? Now you tell me, what's the difference between a girlfriend and a boyfriend? I mean, what's the difference between a girlfriend and a boyfriend than a husband and wife? Anybody know? I'll tell you, responsibility as an adult. Children have no responsibility. No accountability whatsoever for their actions because the parents allow it. What you think boyfriend and girlfriend's doing? I'll tell you what they're doing. They fucking. I'm sorry to say it so rough, but that's what they're doing. And y'all cool with it. Weak-minded parents, that's what we are. Truly weak-minded. But back on the school board, how many of y'all actually go to your school board meetings and find out what they're doing? None of y'all. But when something happens, you want to complain or call somebody like me. Instead of going to the school and finding out yourself what's going on, attend the teachers meeting. How many of y'all actually do that? Now, I do know that some people have to work and they can't make it and can't attend, but you can't miss them all. You got to be involved in somehow of your children's lives while they're in school. But you allow your grown ass, you allow your children, like example, the R. Kelly situation, the parents, where the hell was the parents at? I tell you, they had pimped their daughters out to R. Kelly for their money. That's exactly what they did. So if you got your children hanging around grown ass men, grown shit gonna happen to them, especially little daughters. Stop it, people. We can't be that deeply in such of a operating under our human nature. And I keep telling you, your human nature is the most powerful thing you got. It's not love. I can tell you that now. It's not love for yourself. It's not love for your children. It's not love for your very own children, nor your friends or family. Why else would you pimp? Allow your children to be, especially little girls, to be pimped out for sexuality. And I used to tell my daughter all the time, little boys don't want one thing from little girls. One thing, and one thing only. I know, because I used to be one. Probably one of the best. But y'all cool with that. Just like you cool with the school system taking advantage of your human nature to pimp your children out for profit. There's no way in the world a child should pay $2,000 to go to play before Carnegie Hall for what? That shit ain't got nothing to do with his education or her education at all. That is the school function, and the school should have paid for it. Like I said, the children didn't ask for that. Why we keep doing this, people? Why we keep going through this? And we do it every day. You can walk I can walk outside right now, go down to the store to Walmart, and I can guarantee you I see 50 or better children dressed like they should not be. Young girls under the age of 16 or better or lower, wearing half or nothing. And that's cool because you allow your children to get on to do things like that. But what you gonna do when a grown man try to holler at her? Oh, you're mad then. You're mad. You want to kill somebody. Did you know y'all so-called Christians, did you know back in the Bible days of Moses and Jesus and all that, you know they married these children at that age. So you think that human nature has changed since then? No, they just made laws to try to protect that. I got a police officer. A police officer a few years ago in Pierce County. Did not happen, but he was working on sleeping with a teenage girl working at a job. They fired him for inappropriate text messages that he was texting back and forth with a teenager. And he lost his law enforcement certification and cannot be a police officer eventually, but they didn't arrest him. Enticing a minor, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, I know the young lady. But the school system is a big part of this. The dress code at the school system has changed. They may have something on paper about the dress code, but it has literally changed. When the children, especially young ladies, now have some of the little boys wearing tight clothes, tighter than the damn girls on. When the young ladies are are wearing stuff that is very revealing. And the first thing the mamas and the daddies, the mamas do, and especially the mamas, oh, my baby got such a beautiful shape. Till she pop up pregnant. And then my thing is, what is y'all teaching these children? Y'all don't teach them how to use condoms? All these young girls pop up pregnant, diseases and all that. But we cool with that. That is because your human nature overrules everything. It is your ignorance of the truth and the things that are happening that makes this world the way it is today. It is the weak-ass parents of today that we are, and we are never going to change until we change the mindset and the things that we are thinking and how we handle things. Just like, I'm going to use this as an example. Y'all see this? You know, the campaign signs now they're doing? You know, I'm just using as an example. You know, a little sign, they stick in the ground, the campaign sign. Now y'all got y'all little girls and little boys on these signs in front of your house, in front of where you live at. And y'all think that's cool? Y'all forgot about sexuality. Y'all forgot about human body parts. Y'all forgot they stealing kids and kidnapping kids, and y'all advertising, oh, she stay here. Y'all stupid as hell. If you got a yard sign in front of your house with your child name on it, remove that yard sign, because you're putting your child at risk to be kidnapped or snatched up by some damn freak. But your mind and your human nature allows you to do it because everybody doing it, and I'm so proud. And you're supposed to be proud of your children, but you be proud of them and you keep them safe and stop using your human nature and your ignorance to put them at risk. I don't get it. Am I the only one in the world that thinks this way? We put our children at risk because of our human nature, not our love. It is your ignorance that may be the cause or downfall of your own children. Peace.